What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, hopefully you guys are having a very good day today. And also, I want to take the time. I do want to apologize. This is going to be a late upload because unfortunately I had a lot of stuff going on here, which was unforeseen. So this is why we have here a late upload. Now, I do want to actually take this time here because I feel like everyone's on the same boat. There is much content in the anniversary or in the worldwide celebration part 1. It's just there's not much content, so I do want to take this time to compare it to last year, the 300 million download, because I feel like there was definitely more content now that I'm thinking about it. But we are going to compare it to see only part 1, by the way, because again part 2 could be really good for us this year, but again we're just only going to compare part 1 here. So right now, as you can see here, we have here the details for the 300 million downloads. So in order to compare, let's actually put them side to side here. So let's go ahead and do this here. And then boom, there we go. We have the events side by side. Let me actually go. Let's go and do this here. You can go like this. And then boom, there we go. So we have here side by side both the celebrations here. So first things first, one major difference here, as we can see, is going to be this event here. So when there's an event between JP and Global, usually it's an event where it's versus each other. This year it's against. Now we're working with each other this year. So last year was breaking the tiles, and basically what would happen is that if Global would win, we would get the Cell, and if we lose, we would get the Hercule, and vice versa, right? Now, of course, JP usually in these type of events always win, but I feel like because there's more players this year, especially with the level links, I feel like we could have maybe beat JP in this type of event here, because this one here wasn't as great. It's not that fun. There's not really any incentive. And if this was a JP versus Global, I would prefer that the rewards would actually be these characters here that you guys just saw. So but here we have the fusions of Hercule and Goku for the Potara, and we also have Dende and Goku as the Potara. So I feel like these rewards are going to be very nice, a very nice collectible. Reason why is because in the anime we actually don't see them, just as an imagination, but we actually don't see them be created. Now Goku and Hercule, we actually see them in the video game, which is Dragon Ball Budokai 2, which is, it's really a fun character to use. He's not the greatest, but he's still a very fun character. So I feel like we have enough for these characters to be in the game as a reward, as a collectible. And on top, on top of that, they actually fit in the category, the Majin Buu category, and Potara. So that's definitely a missed opportunity. This one here, the reward we just got. What do we get here? If we expand it here, we got some Elder Kais, we got some Dragon Stones, and we got a new wallpaper, which was okay, to be honest. I mean, I guess I'll take the free stones, but again, free stones can only get you so far, especially on the global side, which is one point I do want to take here, is because we don't have any new events to take these new units on. We have the Legendary Goku event, we have Infinite Dragon Ball History event, and then we have Super Battle Road. I mean, Infinite Dragon Ball History event and the Legendary Goku event is a little bit outdated, because there's just not much you can really do, especially the Legendary Goku event, which is almost over a year it's been out, and we definitely need an update on that. So the next thing I do want to take notice here, now that we're comparing it, sorry about that, is that we also have here the story missions, right? So the story missions gave us way more Dragon Stones and way better characters. So right now for the story, we have this one here, where we do get Goku and we do get Hercule. Now in total, I think we only get, let's see here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 events. So that's going to be 8 Dragon Stones, plus we have here, let's see here, the missions, plus 3 Dragon Stones. That's 11 Dragon Stones we get in total. But the thing is that these characters, we can't really use them. They're not that great. But these characters here from last year, they're like way better. Much more, usable, by the way, because let's say, for example, you have the Transforming Vegeta, which you pulled from the banner. You can actually use this Vegeta here to farm up his super attack, so that's really good. And also there's just way more, how many stages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 30 Dragon Stones, right? Yeah, that's 30 Dragon Stones. So that's really good. Let's check the missions here. Plus you get an extra 3 Dragon Stones. So let's see if I count that right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, let me do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 15 dragon stones, sorry, plus the extra 3 here. So that's 18 dragon stones. So there we go. So we got just 18 dragon stones from this event here, and this one we only got 11, and that's just one event here. Now if we go back here on the other one, we actually have these cell games as well. So this is with the Goku. Now if you have any cards that are Goku, you can actually use this SR to farm him, which is really, really nice. Again, we have Goku here as well, but it's just way too late in the game because you probably have every Goku at SA10 at this point here. Especially this event's been out for quite a while. So again, that's just one comparison. You are able to get stones as well. So this is how many events here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. How many stages are there? There is 10. Okay, so that's 18. Then you have this one stage. So that's 19 stones. 19 stones just from doing this event here. And also the missions, an extra 3 dragon stones. So that's 22 dragon stones. So far, more dragon stones. More, I mean, look at the stages here. There's just way more awakening medals as well, and there's also trading items as well. So I mean, so far, and there's Zenny as well, which we probably don't need by now, but I mean, so far part 1, we're definitely missing that extra story here compared to last year. So again, so far, I mean, part 1 was way busier, more content to go over compared to the worldwide celebration. Now, one thing I will say that was way better compared to this year is going to be the Chamber of Spirit and Time. This was a freaking gold mine, by the way. It was really, really good. I would trade this in a heartbeat compared to the Saiyan Glutons, which is okay, to be honest, but it's not that great. Because I'd rather get the Elder Kais and also the special, the special training item here, the area for the hyperbolic time chamber. Had to think about that. This, by the way, was really, really good. So you can only do it once a week, twice, and basically each time you do it, you would get 5 Elder Kais. Now, the only thing that was also very, very good about this is that if you were to bring your LRs here at level 1, the XP that you get from this was really insane, very, very crazy. So this was by far way better than this year, where you only get the large meat or medium or small, right? Which is not that great. I mean, it's good, but it's not that great. Because again, when you're at level 9 for your level links, it's just not guaranteed that you're going to get that level link. So I mean, this piece of meat here can be useless, or it can make your day, but again, it's just based on RNG. So this here was way, way better because that's free Elder Kais, a lot of Zenny as well, and just very, very simple to do here. So again, that was something that was different. Now, one thing that does stand out is going to be, as you guys can see here, the new stages for Super Battle Road. Now, JP on the 11th of August just got new stages, which is kind of a shaft to global, to be honest, because those 10 stages, right, definitely could have been on global as well. I mean, we have enough units, we have enough items to do them, so really there's no excuse that we could not get them. This is definitely a missed opportunity, because if we look here on stages 21 to 30, this was released on the same day, on the 27th of August. So we got all these stages on both sides, and again, as you guys can see, we were able to beat them. So this is definitely a missed opportunity. Now, this might be because of Extreme Super Battle, which we might get in part 2, but I don't think so, to be honest. But again, it could happen. But this is very, very important. Reason why is because unlike JP, right, if you actually pull the new units, you can actually do an extra step further for the characters. Like, for example, the final trump card, right? The final trump card you can actually use, where is it? Final trump card, there we go. So final trump card, you can actually use both of the new LRs here. So you can use Goku and Vegeta, and you can also use Buhan because they're part of that category. So you can really test them out in this type of category. So again, there's just not much for global, but there's a little bit more for JP, especially Extreme Super Battle, which we did not get yet. So again, that's just a lack of content for global players, because there's not much you can do here. So we just have to take it on the chin, and that's just basically a big shot for global, where we don't have the extra stages, which does create a lack of content, especially for global players. Alright, so let's just go back here. There we go. And then one difference here is that we did get the Memorial Dragon Stones. Now, there is a big debate that these were way too expensive, but this is a free feature that Dokkan decided to do, which not, I mean, it's a good thing, but at the same time, it is very expensive. I will not, I mean, say it wasn't. I would say though that if it was priced at 100 Dragon Stones or 100 Memorial Dragon Stones, then that would be way better for the characters. But 150 is just way too much. But at the same time, it's a free feature that they decide to put on just in case you don't want to take your chance and just get that one character that you're missing, which I find is kind of a good stand ground. But I mean, they could have made it way cheaper, absolutely. So that's one thing here. And then we have the hidden potential. Now, the one thing I will say is that the launch event here is very good. Now, it is free 20 Dragon Stones, and not only Dragon Stones, but we do get 77 Incredible Gems, which is very good, especially if you're trying to prepare for the EZA of the LR Tech Goku. So that's one thing we cannot knock, is that this launch event, even though it's once a week, it's still very good. This might actually replace the Chamber of Spirit and Time, now that I think about it. But I feel like we could still sort of replace it here actually with the Glutinous Saiyan here, because in the story event, right, Trunks and Goten actually go to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, so we definitely could have used that, and also Piccolo and Super Buu also go into the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, so that could have still been part of this event here. So I'm not too sure, but I feel like we definitely could have used that, because that does help out everyone. I'm saying new players, old players, every type of player. This is very good here. So let's just go back here, and we're at the end. But the one thing that we did skip here is going to be the support characters. As of right now, we have the physical one, but this one here, there was a schedule for the support units, which I feel like maybe might be part of part 2. Not too sure, but this was really good, because the reason why is because if you didn't pull them before, at least now you have a second chance. And the reason why is because when these guys came out during Global, it was before the 5-year anniversary, so a lot of people were saving their stones for the Blue Fusions, which is very understandable. So this definitely could have made its way back on the Global version, or on both sides here, because, well, at least Global, right? Because the support characters, we are going to need them for Extreme Super Battle Road, so that's something that's missed as well here. One thing I do want to compare here as well are going to be the Dragon Stones. So let's look at the Dragon Stones here, just like that. And again, we're only comparing part 1, because again, part 2 might be very good. Who knows, right? So far in part 1, we've gotten only 548 Dragon Stones, which is very good. Compared to last year, we've only gotten 553. So we're just 5 Dragon Stones away, which is pretty nice. Because give it like 2 or 3 days, we're gonna pass at 553. So far in part 1 on this year, we did get more Dragon Stones, but I mean, Dragon Stones can only take you so far, because there's no extra content for you to use the new characters in. So it's a little bit, it is what it is, what I call it, right? But that's basically all the material that we have here, comparing both part 1 here of the worldwide celebration. So that's gonna be a video, my boys. I'm not gonna overgo the LR. I feel like the LR is probably it's for sure gonna be an exchange unit, but I feel like it has to be Kid Buu. If it is Gohan and Goten, it's gonna be a little bit weird, because JP just got Gohan. But I don't know, I guess we'll just see what's gonna happen. But I definitely believe it's going to be an exchange unit here. Alright, so that's the video, my boys. Let me know down below which part do you prefer. Do you prefer last year? What do you think we deserve in this part 1? I know a lot of people are going to say easy A's, but let me know what you think. Do you guys think part 2 is going to be really good? I hope it is, because part 1 is just not that great anymore. But it is what it is, right? So, again, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!